name is Ilona Kaarina Oranen. I'm bringing you good news, and the good news of today that I'm here with Edmeades, who teaches business freedom.
I do.
You do. Tell us a little bit about business freedom, what it's about.
Well, business freedom is that place that everybody wants to get when they start a business. You know, they have a job one day and they think, you know, I could do this better than my boss, I could do this better than my company, and so they decide it's time for them to quit their job and start their own business. And when they make that decision, they have some pictures in their head or they have some ideas, and their ideas usually involve more freedom, more money, more time with their family, more focus on their health. And then what happens is they start really running a business. And then they don't have a lot of freedom, and they find out that they quit one job so they can have 10 jobs. And so what I'm really all about is helping entrepreneurs make that jump, make the jump from being busy all the time to actually being a business owner. I think of it like the difference between self-employment and owning a business. I kind of feel like we're here for a short time. And so one of the most important things to me in the world is fun. And so I'm always trying to look for ways to have fun, and so I've built my life that way. So I really enjoy doing these kind of talks like we did here in Helsinki today, and our workshops and that sort of. I love it. It's one of the most gratifying experiences that I have ever in the world is when somebody writes to me, you know, a week, a month, a year after one of our programs, and they tell me that their life is different, and that gives me a lot of juice. But at the same time, I also really enjoy wildlife photography. I like traveling to Africa regularly. I'm an avid kiteboarder, so I live on a beach where there's lots of kiteboarding, and I create a balance between a life of, you know, sort of lots of fun outdoor adventure and coming around and doing these things and being involved in different businesses.
What would you like to tell young entrepreneurs who would love to make their dreams come to reality, who would love to create their dream businesses? What kind of words of encouragement would you like to tell them?
Well, I think it's important to know that the dream is possible. You know, that there's a lot of bad news out there about business. You know, people are often talking about how many businesses will fail and that sort of stuff, and all of those things are true. But it is absolutely possible to build a business that gives you the lifestyle that you really want to have, and I think it's important that people know that. And it requires doing things differently than the way we're taught to do them in school, and it requires doing things differently than the way most people are thinking every day. Frankly, if everybody already had the right beliefs and everybody already had the right knowledge, well, then they'd already have this. And so one of the challenges is that is really to recognize it's not something you should do on your own. You go and find mentors, go and find people who have been down that path before. I've always been amazed at how easy it has been to go and find a mentor and get help from them. It's so simple. I've tracked down people that I thought would be hard to get a hold of or hard to reach, and I've managed to, you know, pick up the phone and say, hey, can I buy you lunch? And end up sitting, you know, having lunch with them and learning so much. I had the opportunity at one point to spend, you know, 3.5 hours, 4 hours sitting having lunch with Tony Robbins and his wife in Fiji, and just the four of us, my wife and the two of them. And he's been one of the most powerful mentors in my life, and I would never have thought that was a possibility. But, you know, until you decide that you want a mentor, until you decide that you want some help from somebody, you don't even start looking.
Well, this seminar you just gave, or this talk, was super inspiring, and I definitely want to join there in Tallinn. Would you like to tell a little bit about the upcoming event in Tallinn? Yeah,
sure. So we do a really fun, engaging, and very interactive workshop called the Business Freedom Experience, and it's a 3.5-day program. We teach really a number of very core pillars of building a business that doesn't take over your life, that allows you to build a business that becomes an asset in your life instead of a drain on it. And it includes really great exercises and content around leadership and communication, systemization and proceduralization of businesses, marketing, and a variety of other things. It's very interactive and a lot of fun, and I'm really, really looking forward to doing it in Tallinn. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.